All right. Oh. There we go. All right. So we're just saying that we have the four elements, and these four elements that we have here in this star, this transmutation circle, right? So this circle has the four elements, and everything that is alive, the five element is alive, right? So these are separated elements, and these elements sometimes are the elements that doesn't belong to your inner self. So you, it's like they are just rebotando. How you say?
Like I forget the
Yeah.
word. Like
Boom. Like
Falling.
No,
falling,
like,
but it's falling and then boom,
come back.
come back. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you, yeah.
Okay.
No idea.
No,
Nobody has
same,
any.
same resonance.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like
resonance.
in return.
Yes,
right?
return, yeah.
So this is your resonance. Your element is your resonance, right? That you always feel like that you are looking for more of that. That's why it's the most important in your life, right? For example, people with water, it doesn't feel that it's being comprendido, it's comprehensive of the people. He feels that nobody understands me,
Yeah.
right? So I need to understand everyone,
Oh.
right? And the same with the others. So you have these four elements, and in the business, there are many disciplines that belongs to one of each. That persons with that disciplines in a group of humans develop those disciplines. For example, of course, the medicine belongs to water, for example. Okay, let's see, the economics belongs to fire. Accountability, also government, right? Then you have in the earth engineering, right? Engineering, science, right? And the earth you have, for example, arts, and you have visual arts, music arts, everything in the air.
Merenda.
Yes.
Merenda.
Yes. So you have here design, for example,
Architects.
architects, right? Right. So now that we know all the disciplines, how can we have like the list elements so you can create something alive? Because business is something alive. Is like a Frankenstein monster, right? We call it golem in the Jewish community. You have a golem. You have a thing that it's not alive, but if you put it all the four elements, then it becomes alive, right? And that's the fifth element that is called ether. So the ether is the main thing that can bring all the elements together,
Okay.
right? And its main purpose is to you only can create ether with the four elements. If you don't have the four elements in equilibrium, then you can't create ether. And the ether also create or makes an equilibrium between these four. There are no way that these four works together unless you have ether and also a connection with water. This guy can do that. Fire, air, and earth works together. Just the water. But if you want also a direction, if you want to create a good team, you need ether, right? So
What is the ether?
the ether.
It's the balance of, it's a creative thing of every element, the all elements. It's like you have the four elements and you
No,
bring
in the natural, what is the ether?
The ether should be
Inside of earth.
yeah. You have a particle here and you have a particle here. Between them, it's an invisible force
Yes.
that make that everything moves,
Yes.
right? This is interesting because I took like I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago a seminar in quantum physics, And Dr. Rosas, that it's a very smart guy in the Simvestab, that is a center of investigation here, and he told us that never was the scientific community didn't say that ether doesn't exist. There's no proof of it, but there are also no proof of that it doesn't exist, right? So it could be also part of the way we explain things. But Asian cultures have a fifth element, right? That belongs to this circle. So if we go now to create any business, we know that we will need fire. The fire represents the first element and the primary energy, and this is money. So the money is the thing that we interchange each other, and we don't care whom we receive or whom I give. For example, this guy of the taxi, I didn't even remember his name, but I don't care. I pay for it, and he don't care who we are. He just make us a favor, and we are happy. That's the way humans develop huge communities. Because if we said, I don't like this guy, I don't know, racist, or maybe I don't know, only we work with family, then we couldn't develop a huge community. It's impossible. So what you have with money, it's a way that you can interconnect with all the communities, human communities, right? So this is the first element, how you manage money. So you need to understand and you need to learn finance and how to big currents of money travels from one part to another. And it's like if we are in the sea and there are big currents of water, right? There are also big currents of money that are happening right now, and that represents the interest of people in a thing that will bring a new product, a new service, a new way of life, and things like that. So for that you need economics, right? So for example, if you will open a restaurant, you need to know what is in tendency in the restaurants, what's the architecture, but not for the I like it or not. It's another way. It's more like right now there's like a vibration that is empowering minimalistic business. So you don't need a big amount of art for it. You just need maybe some I don't know, Persian carpets, and to create an experience with them. It's an example. So for that you can know where the money is traveling from, right? And then you have finance. And in the finance you can say, okay, I can do the same, but without wasting resources, right? And also you need all the business modeling before you take decisions. And this is the fire thing, okay? This is the businessman, or the businesswoman. This is the one that will say, let's move. This is the first element, okay? Then we go to air. Then in the air, for example, pásame esa Corona. So this beer, for example, says Corona, right? You wouldn't buy it if it doesn't have anything. It just is an empty white, ¿cómo se dice lata?
Lata.
Well,
Just this. Only this.
Yes.
I
I don't know how you say this in English.
Bottle? No,
What?
bottle. It's
No problem. Okay, the bottle. Okay, if you have this bottle just as it is, you don't buy it because you have the confidence of a brand. Then you bought it. So you create actually a symbolic world with air. So with air, for example, you create an experience. You create a name that should sound attractive to the clients, right? And if your clients are Mexicans, so you need to understand that you can put a big Persian name, and they don't understand anything,
Yes,
right?
no.
They can't even pronounce it. So you need.
Choosing the name for brand in the global marketing very important, because for example maybe you choose the very special and nice name in the Espanol, but in the, for example, in the another language, in the Arabic,
It's like
have
bad
a
words,
bad
no?
words.
Yes.
Yes. I have seen this in Iran.
Yes, I
Yes.
know.
You know?
Yes, you told me, no?
I don't know. For example, we have the cheese, the international cheese. Name of that is kiri. You know the kiri cheese?
Yeah.
In the many countries have this.
Okay.
I think from the Europe. I think maybe in the Turkey. I don't know. But the kiri in Iran, the company had to change the name to kibi.
Kiwi.
R to B, change to B, because very good cheese and very high quality. But the name, for choosing the name without the search, this is very important.
What means kitty?
Kiri is a dick.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you already told me that.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
very bad word.
Yes.
Okay.
For cheese.
Yes, for cheese. For example, this is very important.
Yeah.
One most important part of the global marketing.
Right. So you choose a name, you choose colors, you choose experience, you choose also to which persons are you focusing on, and to create the buyer persona that you will be directing all your publicity, how he or she comportamiento, behavior.
Yes.
How is their behavior,
Yes.
right? And create experiences with that. And you need to analyze everything with that. So this is the element air, right? Then you have earth. So the earth is the main thing of the restaurant. What? To make the recipes, right? To know how the kitchen will be, and the serving, and the quality of the taste of the food, and how many people you will need, and the prices, for example, are
Also prices of food.
prices
Menu.
are fire, right? But you need to create a system of prices, right? Also the way that you will bring ingredients, how you will bring to them, who your providers, right? That will bring you all the food. So all that structure is the biggest one is an earth thing. Also the quality, how you know that you create a dish and it's correct, that it has the taste that should have, and all this is earth, right? So basically, then you create all the structure, right? And finally, you go to water. And the water is the main culture that you will create with your team, with all the cocineros, cookers, meseros, waitress,
Garçon.
the person that
take
Garçon.
yeah.
Garçon.
Carson.
Garçon.
Garçon. Okay.
No, in the English, maybe French. Garçon.
Okay.
Okay, those.
People doing the food
Yes.
and serving.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So those people, right, should have the same values, the same culture, and you need to think what you want to reflect, to project to the clients, right? So you create a culture, a little culture here, and with that you can start like recruiting, bringing new people, and that these four elements are in equilibrium. That's your job. That doesn't goes more water or more fire or
Yes.
more air or more earth, for example.
Very important balancing between all of them.
Yeah. A company that is full of air, that it's with not good equilibrium and it's just air, it's a company that sells a lot but sells a bad product. And it has count days because it will not work. So they have a very good videos and social media and everything, but it's a bad work of quality, right? A company that is only quality maybe it's a very good quality, but nobody knows about them.
Yes.
They don't have a brand, they don't have a team, they do very good the things, but they are in
Customer.
yeah, they don't know. They also end working for another company with good air, with good water, and they do the hard job, and then only the other company resells.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
So that's an air
Some people search this type of
companies.
Yes.
They only have earth.
Yes, have a very high quality and
But don't
without customer, and you can buy high quality by good
Cheap.
price, cheap
Yeah.
price. Yes.
Yes, so they
But
find
they-
this company.
Yes, because they didn't understand the business.
Yeah, they don't want to be in the quality,
Yes.
and the other person doesn't understand even what is a brand. They don't understand. So it's better that I give you this money and you bring me the product and I just tell it.
Yes.
Right? So this is the earth company. A water company is a company that cares a lot about the people, but they are not producing. They are not producing. There are a lot of workshops, and they bring. It's for example the pyramids. You know that you need to sell to another person and to bring a friend. They are a lot of water companies. How? Because they always want that enthusiasm of their people selling, right? So they have no offices, they don't have anything. They just give you the product and are giving you enthusiasm all the time, all the time, all the time, right? So those are water companies, right? And finally, you find fire companies. Fire companies that only works with money. They don't care what is the product. They don't care about people. They don't care about the brand. They just care about money. And they bring money, and then money comes in, money comes out. Money comes in, money comes out, and that's it. Yeah. So you have these four elements. You can bring an equilibrium between them, and you must select a team, at least one person in each one. At least one person in air, at least one person in earth, at least one person in water, and one person in fire.
Two of them. Water and fire. Yin and yang.
Nice.
We need to earth and fire and
Air.
air. Also,
You also have the earth, because your wife is a chef, and if you will open a restaurant, you have these two elements completed.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we need to reinforce the fire, because although she has a fire natural element, she needs to understand the money, the finance, and how to manage everything, right? So you have the earth, and I'm sure you have the water, the values, everything. You just need an air, a designer, some agency that can help you with that, or a person that can be like pushing all the publicity until you have some clients, right? Finally,
How do you think about yourself?
what?
How do you think about yourself?
What do you think about me and these elements? Well, I born in Earth, I think.
In air?
Earth first. Then I developed air. Then I developed water, and I developed fire. And the last maybe 10 years. Water I developed from maybe 16 to 22, and air from 11 years to 16 years. Because then I learned how to play music.
You have the mix of them?
Yes, but the earth, for example, all this curiosity, all these structures, I born earth. I'm an engineer also. So basically I born earth. Yes. Yeah, I have the fourth, but I think everyone can develop the fourth. But you need to understand what kind of nature you have. Yes.
Sometimes it's very difficult changing this.
Change position.
Yes.
Great video.